All right, so what do we have so far? We have Mars.
Let me just turn this over.
Mars with, you said, the
hydrogen accelerator
launching tube, and you drew it for me
right there.
Here. This is it.
This is the main headquarters for the Martians, inspired by the Jeff Wayne musical.
Okay, right there. My phone's like, nope, I don't know how to focus. You want me to do something? That's ridiculous. And then it launches from Mars. So we've got a space scene of Mars, the planet, with the tube. Tube launches said cylinder. And then it goes heading towards Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have immediately this scene
with the observatory.
The observatory. So I did a little scene injection here where we launch said cylinder towards the familiar Earth and Moon. Then we have our observatory, and the sun is setting, so we have more shadow describing the landscape. It's on a mountain. Observatories are on a mountain, usually.
In London.
Not sitting in a valley. So we'll just we'll get some of this going on here. And then we got our emergency stairs. We got our top dome. And then we have our observatory telescope right here. There we go. We got some clouds. And the sunshine is setting. Okay. And our next scene, he is
entering the observatory with his friend Ogilvy.
So there's two dudes. One dude's already in there.
Mm-hmm. And this is the main character.
Main character. What does the main character look like?
Let me draw him.
Does he have a suit, tie, hat, slacks? But we make the main character the Beatles. Wait, the Beatles can defeat the alien monsters.
That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
Here we go. Let's get these shoes.
I just need love. Love.
That's
okay.
The main character.
That's nifty. I like your stick figure here. So then we dress him up. He's in he's dressed like the 1940s. With that,
it's 1913.
Oh my gosh.
The day the invasion began.
That's really old school. I'm not sure any of you young people would know what they dressed like very much. Most of the time you'd have like clothing they wouldn't be used to.
Like what?
Well, 1913, I mean, you know, your shoes were the same printout. You didn't have right and left back then. You didn't have a right shoe or a left shoe, by the way.
That might be very uncomfortable.
Right? They just printed them.
Like,
printed them straight. And so you jam your feet in here, and your toes would be all, your big toe fold over, and your heel be rubbed like crazy in one side. Because every shoe was just straight up straight.
Then your feet would be straight.
Right? And that's people had major foot problems. So, and they just tie them on tighter. They get tighter laces. And I'm like, maybe just need to tighten this. And so people's feet were just really crammed in these leather smelling shoes. Yeah, I'm so glad things are different. But anyways, okay. So we got the observatory. And the next scene, we have him entering. So we'll give a little bit more space. We won't do a short box. So we'll show this nifty observatory. Could show him driving up to it. Like beep beep.
Using like a little like I don't know
It looked like
a horse and buggy.
We'll just do the old Packard. We'll say that American car was in Europe in 1913. Just because that's funny.
A Packard.
Suck it up, Buttercup. It's in Europe.
Bro got it
Invasion.
delivered and shipped before Amazon.
Go Ford. All right. Here we go. I'm going to get the observatory. So he just walks in. He's like, yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Ogilvy?
Okay, we'll put this one dude right here. Maybe he's holding a clipboard and he's writing on it. And we'll get into what people look like later. Okay. So this kind of opens the door from way over here. Wow, the door's short. Okay, get him over here. So, and then we have a conversation. So then we do our bubbles. What are they saying?
Let's see. The main character is saying, "Good day, Ogilvy," and probably like Ogilvy saying, "Good day to you too."
What are they going to be talking about besides good day?
Like about the recent explosions on Mars.
Have you seen? Because he's got the big telescope thing. An explosion on Mars. Dude with telescopes, like, what?
No, he's been studying the explosions.
So we'll put a big gear right through this guy's head. Whoops.
Right through this guy's head.
And then we have the bolt, and we got the chair. And then you climb up into... Give you a little bit of railing. The rest of the way you make your way up. Like toughen it. There we go. And we have a lot of gears and buttons and yada yada yada. Smell. There we go. Okay.
Smells like the smell I used to smell when you and Matt were playing Fallout 76.
The smell, the orange soda?
Yeah.
Your daddy used to vape all the time.
I didn't like that.
And he put all kinds of stuff in his vape. So it's tank. Alright, anyways. And then cool gear stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. We've put a gear behind this. And maybe there's a big disc in the front that interlocks with this. That doesn't make sense, but I figured that out later. Don't really care.
Yeah.
All right. So, how do you spell Ogilvy? What kind of name is that?
British.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. That looks more Polish or Swedish, but
Probably.
Good day, Ogilvy. No one's gonna know what that says. That's not a normal name. All
Only
right.
War of the Worlds fans know what it says.
Right, what the heck? Okay, who's this dude?
That's the main character.
What's his name?
I don't know. Some British, like
Frank.
Frank Horgan. No, wait, that's a follow character.
Just Frank.
Frank Butterworth.
Or Burn. Or Ben.
Frank Byrne.
Frank Byrne?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello, Frank Byrne. Now what's he saying?
Yes.
Yes, he saw it or no?
Yes, he saw it.
Yes. I'm studying it as we speak. I even write messy like a comic artist. All right. Now we have another scene. What is this next scene? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Goes to home, and then the cylinder crashes on the comet.
He just goes home?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I think
That's like 4 hours later, and he needs some sleep.
Oh, well, okay, so just to snap back home, we need another conversation here. How about draw the dude's face? Let's figure out what he looks like.
I think he has some sideburns,
80s. You mix in 1930 with the 80s. And then, all right.
Maybe a beard or something.
So we'll get the doofy hat set up here. Some kind of hat. That's a farmer's hat. There we go. That's a little in-townish. All right, face. Face, chin, nose, eyes. Back of the head, neck. A little more cheek. This guy eats. Okay. Get the eyebrows. Nose. Mouth. He's going to be talking. Have his mouth open. I'm going to shade the sides of his head where his hair is. Should we keep his hair short?
Sure.
Ex-military. He's now a news reporter, which is a weird. Okay. And then we have him looking at Ogilvy, who's possibly an alien. I've never heard of a name, Ogilvy.
He might be from Pluto or something.
What if he's an alien? He's just been talking. Should this dude have a beard? Or is he clean shaven?
Beard.
Okay. He's one of those kinds of guys. He would smoke a cigar in a coffee shop. And then makes him go cool. Alright. And then alright. Alright. So this dude We're going to have a conversation about stuff. Back of Ogilvy's head. Maybe an older man. Got thinning hair. His forehead sticks out. Got cheek, nose, neck, jaw. Okay.
That's exactly what I think Ogilvy looks like.
This is yeah, he's been in the lab a lot. Okay, so here we go. We got two dudes. This guy's got lips. What? How'd you get them big lips, dude?
I think you're trying to draw his mouth open.
All right, okay, that's true. All right. Phone can't focus. That's right. I don't draw that well. The mouths are goofy.
Stupid phone. Stupid phone.
Stupid phone. All right. So he came to talk to this guy. He didn't just show up and be like, "Good day. Have you seen explosions on Mars? Hello, Frank Byrne. Yes, I'm studying it as we speak." Okay, how about he's going to write a paper about it? I'm documenting it. In the local news. Newspaper. Give me as much information as you can. Want to type it up today or tonight, since the sun is setting. Will do. That's like a hillbilly farmer response.
Will do.
Will do. There we go. You don't always have to have the bubbles separating people's conversation, but sometimes
you need it.
You need it. Especially if you write messy. Calm down. Here we go. Here we go. Now what? Is this exciting? You're very excited.
He goes home to write the newspaper, and then the cylinder crashes.
Oh my gosh. Blurred out. Holy crap. So here he is at home. Mm-hmm. There's a window. He sees something, right? Mm-hmm. Boom. He hears it.
And he sees the cylinder.
I wouldn't go to bed if something crashed outside my window.
I know.
I'd be like, 911! And then run around with my camera and microphone and look at, I gotta get this.
That's exactly what he wants to do. And then he puts on his hat and then coat and then runs outside to see the cylinder.
I thought you said he went to bed.
He wanted to.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't go to bed.
He's like, oh crap, I gotta see this.
So he runs out the door.
I did some weirdness on getting his hat. Like, here he looks normal. Now he looks like a weirdo. Right here.
He's like doing wall squats. Like, all right, so he's at home. So he goes home. Right, okay. So now we'd show a scene of him at home. We got enough room for how much? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then some kind of squatty small 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I did whatever. Okay.
You did whatever, you did whatever.
So we'll make this one shorter. So he's at home
At his newspaper.
typing.
On his typewriter.
So we're going to show the typewriter up close. His shoulders, his noggin. And get his hands up here. And he is straight up just typing. Make that typewriter bigger. Not like that. It's not a computer. I'm going to go back to the typewriter days. Oh, I thought we were free from the clickety-clack. All right, so we'll get this going. Those things were really difficult to use, by the way. No, I have his hat on inside of his house. Like he didn't even take off his hat and coat. Oh, I could have shown him arriving home and taking off his hat and coat, but how boring is that? So he's had. So
Waste of frame.
later that day, and then he is like a dirty mop. Why does his head look like that?
A dirty mop.
Yeah, clean up that hairline. Ugh. What is this? That's pretty messy hair.
Why you said that?
Ooh. So, okay, we'll do a little more normal. Okay. Yep, he's up here. Calm down. Sit. Behave. Chill. Now he's got a beard. Okay, back of his ear. There we go. Something like that. So, we're going to have the words type. Nope. Click, clack, click. Probably click.
I normally hear it as tick, 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 tick.
You should have heard those old typewriters. They're loud. Like if somebody really knew how to speed type on those things, that thing was like pow, 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 pow.
More like, right?
Sort of, yes, yeah, kind of. Sort of. So click, 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 click. And then he looks over, and all we're going to see is this window.
And probably maybe a shelf.
And the shadow of his head where he was here typing.
Noodle arm.
Little arms.
He's like, this guy says I'm
Like he was an alien the whole time.
just kidding.
We just didn't know it.
His parents were human.
He starts sprouting stuff. So he's in shadow.
Starts surprise.
What was his name again?
Frank Butterworth or something.
Burns. Mrs. Butterworth.
Butterworth.
All right, let's cut that scene to here. Keep it short. Keep our next cell clean. All right, so we're looking at old-fashioned window. But they're probably not that big. They were probably solid paint, and they probably had huge gears on them. Oh, locking set. Huge band in the window. Something to that effect. They were pretty beefy. So then we see something crash in the distance. Okay. And it's like in his backyard. Is that what we're looking at?
No, it's like behind the church. That's what the boy said.
Behind the church?
Yeah, in the common, Horsell common. Between Horsell and Woking.
So it blows up the church and kills all the Christians?
No, it's in the park.
In the park?
Yes.
With the horses and the carriage. It's in the park.
Yes, but it's near a bunch of trees. I don't know how they didn't go burnt down.
Okay, so we're looking at this thing.